Libra, Libra. The lighting is dim and weird because the sun has set. But you are the last video, and I didn't want to take this beautiful energy and waste it, basically, because the messages have been so clear, and the full moon is tomorrow, and I just wanted to be free for that. So, as I'm recording this, you may be watching this at any time for November. If you're new here, my name is Tamil. I'm the founder of Overflow, and every month I channel guidance for the collective by sign, and these oracle messages are for the Overflow community at large, and then we go a little bit deeper inside the sanctuary, which is our membership for communion with self, capital S, and soul family. Libra, Libra, Libra. This card, Into the Unknown, has come up for, I believe it came up for now this is weird. Mountain is at the bottom of the deck. But Sacred Pool came up as a challenge for I want to say Virgo. I have to look, but you also got home. And so we'll start with saying that Into the Unknown is what's opening up for you, Libra. Surrender is strength for you in November. There is issues on the home front. There's not peace in the home. You're needing to you're needing to restore peace to the home. Whether that's doing like some type of like deep clean, energetic clearing. But there's something disrupting potentially even the stability of the home environment. And that's why Into the Unknown is a strength, because you just may have to make a decision to either leave what's safe, the comfort zone. I'm also feeling is the challenge for you. Moving outside of this comfort zone. With Mountain at the bottom of the deck, it's like there's a huge problem and you have to either go through it, go around it, whatever, but you don't necessarily have to climb it. You can ask your ancestors to do some work. I mean, the full moon that starts this month in Taurus and the one that ends it, the eclipse in Gemini, may resolve the mountain for you or at least make it easier. But don't let it scare you from moving forward, even if you don't know exactly what that forward movement is going to look like. So let's get into it. Trust in all will be revealed. Even if what's revealed is problematic and causes a stir. Okay? It's better to know the truth, right? Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. Good things are ahead. But you're just finding your footing. And there's some anxiety because maybe you felt like you just got to this stable point. Is it worth taking a risk? Is it worth making a change? Is it worth causing up a dust up to express yourself in this way when you just kind of felt like things were solid? Is it worth it? Should you just keep the peace? If you take a risk, does it put like the finances of the like family unit? Does it change some dynamics? Maybe there's some arguments there. We'll get into it. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong, or you should be comfortable in your own skin. If you don't feel at home, it's time to do a thorough and fearless inventory. What are you hiding from? Are you afraid of being yourself? Do you feel that you don't belong where you are? What if you chose another path? Does your understanding of home perhaps dictate that such a place must be unsafe, unstable, or unfulfilling? It's time to love yourself and create a new sense of safety and security within. You may have chosen a situation that is familiar and led you back to the original source of your pain. Mercy. No matter, because this is an important and powerful invitation to a new you. Say no, Mercury retrograde in your sign, right? No matter, because this is an important and powerful invitation to a new you. Say no to the pain of the past. Say no to the voice of your inner critic. Say no to those who want to dim your light to make themselves brighter. Choose a new home. Take refuge in knowing that beauty and a true sense of belonging lie ahead. You want to know what's up next? It's feeling safe within yourself, within the people you're in relationship with. You have some decisions to make. It can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the stillness of the sacred pool keeps you in denial. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Such vain efforts lead to a tedious, boring existence. Take the risk and shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Remember that you have a responsibility not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you, your soul. Courage is not the absence of fear. Accept the discomfort and seeing with clear eyes. Whoa, that was weird. That was just like a flash. I told y'all this full moon energy is like, oh yeah, so I'm trying to hurry up and finish this before. Look in the mirror. No, excuse me. Take the risk and shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Remember that you have a responsibility not to just yourself, but to the divine spark within you, your soul. Courage is not the absence of fear. Accept the discomfort and seeing with clear eyes, and you'll soon find the wondrous adventures are awaiting you. Step into your magical life. Take the leap of faith. So this thing about self-sabotage, it also leads into the challenge for this home situation. The root of self-sabotage is trauma. Stacy Shelton, who's a coach, did some really powerful writing. I actually don't know if she would consider herself a coach, but she's definitely someone who assists and aids in the transformation of beings. But she did some powerful writing on like self-sabotage being the root of trauma. So when we're just saying it, like we can just stop it. Like it's just easy. It's a practice of loving and healing our trauma and our original wounds. And what it's seeming like is you're trying to break a pattern of continuing to attract or be in relationship or be in circumstances that are filled with instability and insecurity, disconnection, because that is how your family dynamic was growing up. Okay. That's the mountain. That's what you're trying to push through. And there is a greater and more fulfilling life available to you when you're still enough to see that that is the truth. That something's off, that something's not working, that something has to shift. You don't need to sacrifice your wellness for what you think makes a happy home. There has to be some adjustments. There has to be some adjustments. So let's get into career and finances.